it has been a fantastic season for Legends this year. We all expected Legends to be the winners, but it was on the opposite side. So what do you think went wrong today?
I don't think there was any particular thing that went wrong. It was basically just not our day. To begin with, they consolidated really well. They had a plan, consolidated in first 4 overs, played according to the merit of the ball, and it never looked like, to us basically, it never looked like the game was getting out of hand. But they still managed to score 87, which was a hard target given it was final and you have a lot of pressure on you. So yeah, perhaps that was the thing. And in addition to that, some of our batsmen didn't manage to consolidate the innings, or perhaps didn't manage to pace their innings well enough to attain the target. Basically, that's about it.
So once we look at the tournament, we have seen Umar and Nadeem bowling perfectly.
In a sense, I think Nadeem just had one bad game, and that was perhaps with CHQ Stars. But I think they managed to pick him out as a bowler who was supposedly they were going to target, and they managed to do it well. As far as Umar is concerned, as I said, it was our 13th game of the tournament. You have one bad day, and unfortunately for us, it was the finals, and for the Umar as well.
Right. Did it impacted anything on the batting second? Was it like the turf was not behaving properly?
No, it was fine. It was fine. As I said, it was one of our bad days. Some batsmen did some, really normal shots, like Nadeem, the one that Nadeem got out on. It's his bread and butter shot. He got out. And similarly, there were some batsmen who tried to play normally as they were in the other half of the tournament. But again, they got out. So, yeah, basically that's it.
So we can say that it was not a day for Legends. Maybe it was the pressure of the finals that did the trick. Maybe would have this being a normal game, 87 should have been an achievable target for Legends.
Perhaps it should have been, but let's not take the credit away from CHQ Stars. They bowled brilliantly, everyone was on line perfectly, and they managed to pick out perhaps a certain strategy for every batsman, and managed to basically get us out according to that. So that, in addition to the fact, yes, it was final, so there was some kind of pressure, so perhaps that as well. It was basically mixture of two factors.
So to me, you have done wonderful throughout the season, and we wish you best of luck for the next season.
Thank you very
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, Howard, for having a fantastic win in the finals. Kindly accept our congratulations from committee on this.
Thank you so much. We're really grateful for that. Thank you.
So, in case we look at the tournament, it was the last few games for you were very close games, especially the one with CM11, which was a do-or-die game. You played very well in that game, and the one with Panthers. So, how important was it to go to finals with a different mind?
In fact, I would say the last 4 games, they were all kind of do or die for us. We had to win all 4 to reach the pinnacle. We didn't take it like that. We went game at a time, starting with the CMO. The next one was against a formidable formidable opposition, that was Sunrisers.
Again a do-or-die game.
Again a do-or-die, and we had lost to them badly. And that was one critical turning point. Then we had the self-belief that we can take it to the next level.
So, on an all-important day, it was really good to win the toss. And what you say about the main thing that happened in the game, that was the partnership, because your team was going bad, having a bad sections while playing, going for the batting. And the partnership between Amir and Yasir, how do you rate that one?
See, that was definitely on our mind. They were all, the top 3 were definitely due for runs, and we were expecting them to deliver. And it was a wonderful thing that they delivered in the final itself.
So, was it a part of plan to go through the first 4 hours in an what we can say in a defensive mode, and then pick up the game in the later part?
Definitely, yes. That was something that we had talked about. We just wanted to go through the motions and pull the wickets back so that we had the firepower to take it to the 12th over and continue scoring at a higher rate. That was definitely the plan, and we executed it to perfection, I can say.
So in next inning, they had to chase 87. Do you feel 87 was enough on the board?
Exactly. We always thought that 90 was a pass score, and we touched almost to that. And 87 was something that we could defend. And given the last 3 games that we had played and the bowling that we had, I think we could have defended lesser than that. But 90 being a pass score, we were very confident. And in fact, during the break, only thing that I said to my team players was that look at the poster there. They were showing the championship, so that's the only motivation I gave them during the break.
Great. So you feel the pressure of the finals was a little bit more on legends because chasing in a final game that has an impact. Otherwise, they had done wonderful throughout the tournament.
I definitely feel so, and it was probably because they were the #1 team. They had won everything except just one game. And on the other hand, we were coming from a #4 slot, and we were moving one step at a time. So they were coming from a winning streak, and they had that pressure on them that they need to continue. And we coming from a #4 slot, we had nothing to lose, and it was something that turned out for us. It was wonderful.
So you are finally champions after 3 years. And what is the experience that you have felt during this season? How do you rate this one, this tournament, this season?
Definitely the greatest. I mean, we have all played all the 3 seasons, and #1 we were the runs up in the first one. But this season, we all know we have appreciated. Every one of us has appreciated the DCL has grown leaps and bounds every year. But this time, I mean, you guys took it to a next level, definitely. And today, whatever happened today, the use of technology, drones, and everything, that really took it to a next level. I think you can say that there are very few tournaments here conducted in the valley that are of this level. So I believe there's a big kudos that goes to the committee, what they have delivered. And one thing I can definitely say, I mean, all of us know that we will be playing the next tournament, inshallah. I mean, I'm saying inshallah. But if it were the end, I don't feel that it should be or never will hope that way. Then I would just quote one specific thing from Shakespeare, that if we shall meet again, why we shall smile. If not, then this parting was melody. So this is the wonderful thing that you have done this day.
Perfect. It will be our pleasure to host you people again next year, and we will try to have more things next year. Thanks once again. Congrats to you and your team. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's all. This was from winning captain. They are champions DCL 3. And that's all we have for you.